Hello and welcome to my live stream. Hello, thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. All right, let's listen to a little song that I composed. This is a song about veganism, of course, while I let my TikTok people come in. I'll start over at the beginning. There we go. Look in the mirror and sing this song, sing I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Look in your heart and sing this song, sing I will be brave, I'll be vegan from now on. Eat only healthy vegan things, never eat anyone's arms, legs or wings. Don't eat anyone who has ears or eyes. Make sure when you eat that nobody cries. Break old habits you had for years, save animals from so much terror and tears. Train yourself to always be in the mood, to only buy healthy vegan food. Thank you guys for coming in. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I am here in Italy. It is 10 after 2 in the afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny day. I'm looking out the window and I see a mountain and a bunch of palm trees. It's hot here. And let me know where you guys are in the world. Write it in the comments where you are, what the time zone is, so everyone can get to know each other. Yeah, why don't you guys be friends? Make some friends in the comment section. Be nice to each other. This morning we were reading about all the different types of religion. We went over Christianity, we went over Islam, and we're reminding people that you should be vegan. Now, when we went over the religious ones about Christianity, I was answering your questions. You guys asked me things like, can Christians be vegan? And of course, the answer is yes, of course they can. The Bible says clearly, thou shalt not kill. You should not steal. So killing animals instead of eating lentils, beans, and rice is cruel. And it actually goes against Christian principles. So you should watch a documentary called Christspiracy in case you've never heard of it. All right, so we did that, and we actually have 2 more questions. We also did Islam. We talked about Islam and halal meat and how halal meat is a lie. They pretend like this is somehow a nice meat. If you see the word halal in the meat section, you're supposed to think, oh, the animal was killed like with just the most gentle kiss. Like, no, they had their heads cut off, just like every other animal. It's absolutely disgusting and horrific. So is eating meat halal? The answer, no. Because animals are killed, which is terrifying, painful, and unnecessary, people pretend that halal meat is kind, but it still means the animals are used as object, which is cruel in any religion. Animals are not objects. Hi, guys. Thanks for coming in. You're vegetarian. Uh-oh, that's bad. Somebody just wrote they're vegetarian. You guys all know what's wrong with that, right? A person who's vegetarian is the enemy. You must not be vegetarian. That gives you a big X. Do not be vegetarian. That goes for you guys on YouTube as well. I see you guys. Don't be vegetarian. They still hurt animals in many ways because they're still eating cheese, which means paying for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent moms. The mama cows are killed. Their babies are kidnapped. I mean, eating anything that comes from a cow is horrific. Do not be vegetarian. You must be vegan, all right? So let's go over that again, okay? Vegan good, all right? Vegan good, vegetarian bad. Let's do it again. Vegan good, vegetarian bad. Vegan good, yay! Vegetarian bad. Don't be vegetarian. All right. Let's have a look at who wants to come in and say hi. You have to be over 18 if you want to come and teach the class. I'm always happy to have you. Anybody who you go to the top of the list if you put some big decorations in. We had somebody this morning whose name was Renee who went crazy decorating. We had everything. All these kinds of gifts and decorations I'd never seen before. We had a few whales. My goodness, we had dancing animals on my head, my shoulders, hugs. I don't know, bear. I mean, everything. We had everything. We just had everything. It was great. So yeah, that was a really wonderful live stream. I'm sorry if you missed it. So on my necklace, don't get triggered. It says, why do religious adults still believe in fairy tales? Why is that? Let's just answer the question, okay? Instead of getting triggered and all upset and starting to hit the screen, okay? Don't break your phone, guys. Don't break, you guys, YouTube, don't break your phone. No need to get triggered, okay? The truth is that vegans are kinder than God. And in fact, God doesn't even exist. But if he did exist, vegans are kinder. So my question is, why do religious adults still believe in fairy tales? Why do you guys still believe that there's a sky daddy up there watching you? There is no sky daddy, guys. There's no Allah. There's no God. And I know that's triggering. But if you know anybody who's an atheist, now's the time right now to share this live stream with them. They're going to be very, very interested. Here's the fascinating thing, though, okay? There's atheists watching right now who are like, yes, finally, somebody who's logical. And then as soon as I tell them, yeah, but by the way, you have to be vegan. Oh, fuck you. It's so strange. Like, here are the logical concepts, guys. Here they are, okay? Being vegan means not hurting animals. And the reason you don't hurt animals is because you know that they feel pain and that is the right thing to do. Because you know in your head, it's just you know how to measure right and wrong, okay? Why should you be an atheist or an agnostic? Because you know that's the right thing to do. Because you used your brain and you thought about it and you realized, wait a second. Religion is created by people to control people. All religions are created by people to control people. That's right, except for my religion. I know what you guys are thinking. What the fuck kind of religion does she have? Well, I have a religion, but I'm mad at my own religion too. So don't worry, we have that in common, okay? You people, you Jewish people who are upset that at the 8 days old, some of the people in your religion, the vast majority of them, pin down your babies and cut the tip of your baby's penises off. Yeah, that's what the Jewish people do. Hey, I'm just a messenger. I'm just telling you the truth because they believe that somehow God, who made this perfect baby, now wants them to pin the baby down and snip off the tip of his penis. It's so fucked up. But anyway, my religion is fucked up in its own way. But my religion is not at least deliberately cutting anyone. And my religion is open to democracy. And that's the cool part. My religion voted to end the exploitation of all beings. Amazing, right? I know what you're thinking. I thought the same thing. Wow. Like a religion that's democratic? A religion that's not top down? A religion that actually allows everyone to vote on stuff? How cool is that? That's my religion. Okay, it's called Unitarian Universalist. But I'm mad at them, and here's my letter that I wrote to them. Okay, if you know any Unitarian Universalists, well, now you do. I'm the first one. And by the end of 2026, I'm going to be the most famous Unitarian Universalist on the planet. We're already halfway through the year, and I've been talking about it every single day. Why? Because my religion is fucking up right now. They are really being hypocrites, and this is my letter to them. Unitarian Universalists, are we the best religion or are we massive hypocrites? In 2024, we voted and promised, here's the ground part, all right? See it, guys? See the pink part? This is what we voted for. To protect all beings from exploitation. That's cool, right? That means not eating animals. That essentially means being vegan. Not riding horses, not bringing couches made out of dead any animal, ripping off their skin, bringing them into the congregations or the churches. That's what it means. But so why then are stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, and cheese still on our tables during coffee hour? Why is this? Unitarian Universalists, what's going on? How do you justify this? And you know what? They actually have a subgroup in this church, in this religion, and it's called Unitarian Universalist Animal Ministry. So I went to their Zoom group, and they pretty much kicked me out of it. They're like, no, we're just all about, cats and dogs or some shit. I don't know. Apparently there's some vegans in there, but they are so scared that people are going to leave the religion that they're just trying to tiptoe around. Like, no, we don't want anybody to leave. Just like all religions right now, right? They'll do almost anything to bring you in. Christians, Jewish people, everybody. They all want people in their congregations and in their synagogues. But at what cost? This is despicable that they're not keeping their promise. Unitarian Universalists. If anybody of you here, you know any Unitarian Universalists, send this to them now and tell them that I'm on to them. Tell them I'm watching them. Tell them they have to be vegan because they promised. And we should not have dead animals on the coffee tables. What is the point in us voting something and promising and then not even keeping our promise? It's Chris. It's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, guys, let's get right back to the lesson, though, okay? So you guys know all the animals, right? What is this? Let's get somebody to talk about it. Okay, you're gonna come in and oh, hold on a second. I don't think we have enough adults in here yet, guys. We need to get some adults who are going to read the cards. If you're an adult watching right now, come on in, guys. Put a decoration on the screen and make sure that you get to the top of the list, because I'm not going to talk to kids. You have to be over 18, guys. You have to be over 18. So yeah, this is very nice, guys. Thank you so much for the little roses. But I want you guys to, oh, somebody here is actually, looks like they're Christian. That's cool. But we're looking for people who are actually adults. So let me see what's happening over here for a second. My latest short is disgusting. Oh, I thought it was fun. You don't like my acting? What is wrong with you? Okay, well, I'm going to have to ban you then. If you don't, why are you here? Why are you here? Okay, you're going to go away. Okay, bye. If you don't like my acting, what are you doing here? I thought my latest short was kind of funny. Yeah, I mean, somebody was pretty mean to me, and I responded. What did you not like about it? Oh, that's right. You can't answer because I banned you. All right, guys, don't be here if you don't like my sense of humor. You know, this is not the place for people who have no sense of humor and who don't care about animals. It's a place for nice people. Let's see who's in the list here. Okay, Sam and Secret, you guys are tied with 70 points. And Alex is here with 50 points. So let's see who gets to the top of the list, guys. You guys can fight it out. In the meantime, let's have a look here at question number 10. We're learning today about religions and right now about Islam. And this says, what can I do as a Muslim mom if I don't want to hurt animals anymore? So a Muslim mom, she's like, okay, I don't want to hurt animals. Okay, you can Google vegan recipes and only put vegan items in your shopping cart and home. You can teach your family by example that eating vegan foods can be delicious, nutritious, and healthy for everyone. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You're thinking about Muslim families and you're thinking that, well, women in these kind of religions are just second place. They have no value, right? But let's just look at let's just assume, guys, that in some of these households where the women don't have to wear the scarf on their head and they don't have to wear the scarf on their faces. Let's just assume that there are some households where the Muslim men are actually kind and actually fair and not going to be treating their wives like second-class citizens. And let's assume that the women are going to take the lead, and they should. And women, I'm not saying that I want you to do anything that's going to get you hit or harmed anyway, okay? Of course not. But be as bold as you can. If your Muslim husbands are still hurting animals, doesn't mean you need to, okay? Buy the foods that are vegan, make delicious vegan meals, and just crowd out the meat, okay? Halal meat is not good enough. Halal is terrible because the halal is animal abuse, essentially. Yeah, there's no right way to do the wrong thing, no right way to kill somebody who wants to live. All right, let's see what we have here. Somebody is writing, don't insult religion. Oh, well, you came to the wrong place. This is what I do. I do insult people's religions. Yeah, I tell the truth. I know you don't like it. I know. I'll put you in a timeout, okay? You can just go and think about it for a while. Just go to the back. If you don't like it, this is not the place for you. Here, I tell the truth, which is that religions were created by people to control people, except for my religion. My religion's different. But my religion still is not doing so well right now. We've already been over this, all right? I'm speaking out also against them, and hopefully they're going to live up to their promise. They promised to be vegan, so now they have to put it into action, okay? All right. Oh, who else is here? We have somebody over here on YouTube who writes, oh, it's Amy. Amy writes, vegan decor. I love it when you guys show up. I really do. Guys, there's so many beautiful decorations here on my YouTube channel. So what they do is they call this thing vegan decor. I don't know if you guys can do this here too on TikTok. So you write down vegan decor, and then you just put all the vegetables and fruits that you can. I mean, I would love that. I think it's really cool. And so they allowed them to do them. I've let you guys do that on YouTube. Thank you. Going to pin your message now. Thank you for the vegan decor. Thank you. Oh, somebody wrote that cows are amazing. You're so right. Cows are amazing. Thank you for writing that. That's very kind of you. Yes, they are. Cows are amazing. They're just like big puppies. They never hurt anyone. All right. Oh, we got Sam is at the top of the list now. We have 44 people who want to speak to me, and Sam is at the top with 145 points. All right, Sam, you get to go next. Hey, Sam. Oh, Sam, what happened to you? Sam left. Oh, I have a super chat on my YouTube channel, though. Hold on, guys. All right, you guys decide among yourselves who's going to be next. Put a swan on the screen, and your name goes to the top. A beautiful swan, or a teddy bear, or dancing fruit on the desk. One of those. Okay, that's going to make your name go to the top, and you'll be next. And remember, after you read a card, the longer you stay, the more people that will follow your account too. So behave, read the card well, engage with me, have a conversation, and when you're here, people will follow you too if they think you're a kind person. Over on my YouTube channel, we have a $5.99 donation from somebody who is in the United Kingdom. So that means that they are using money, which is called pounds. It's not like pounds, it's like pounds. Yeah, because they're not part of the European Union, so they have like different money. And this person writes to me. Somebody named Sylvie writes, I pray for Jesus. Okay, this person is praying for Jesus. You mean Jesus who's dead? Is that who you're praying for? Okay, let's read the rest. I pray for Jesus to forgive you. To forgive me? That's so funny. You know, don't you realize that me and Jesus are like this? Yeah, he's dead. But if he was here, he'd be sitting here right beside me right now. He'd put his arm around me, give me a little kiss on the cheek and say, Miss Katie, I love what you're doing. That's what Jesus would do. Yeah, because I'm protecting the animals, as opposed to you, Sylvie, who has them dead in your intestines right now. Be very careful, Sylvie. Be very careful, okay? See, I don't even believe in God, but you do. And here's the irony. He said, if there turns out to be a God, I'm going to heaven, and you're not, because I'm protecting the animals. I am using the brain that God gave me to call him out, to call him drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, which is the truth. Okay? So if God really exists, he's very proud of me right now, but he's not happy with you. You wrote, what is this? Very bad words. Snake mouth. Snake mouth. Yeah, a snake. Snakes, typically, not all of them, but some of them eat animals, right? Like you, Sylvie? So, Sylvie, you donated $5.99 here to basically oust yourself. You're just outed yourself as an animal abuser in front of God and all of these witnesses. Be very careful. If I were you, I'd fix this mistake really quickly. I would put another super chat in and say a prayer. Dear Lord, please forgive Sylvie. Okay, you ask God for a prayer. You have to do it publicly now, right? Because you just basically called out somebody who's an animal savior. That's me. I'm saving the animals. You did a very bad thing. So you're gonna have to apologize. Okay. So put another super chat in and say, Miss Katie, I'm very sorry. You're right. I should be vegan. All right. Then God might forgive you. Next. Oh my goodness, guys! So many people tapping on the screen. Let's keep going. Fingers up. We're going to tap 100 times, okay, guys? Yeah, here we are. Because Sylvie is going to apologize. Yeah, I know she'll come around. All right, ready? 100 times. Ready? What are we at? 12.6 thousand likes. Let's go. Tapping on the screen 100 times. Meanwhile, I'll say hello to everybody coming in. We got Meeks. We got Ryan. Annabelle. Hi, Annabelle and Anna. Stacy just came in. All the cool people. We got Kevin. We got Matt who just joined. Hey, Matt. Oop. Hey, Matt. Thanks. Amelia just joined too. Who else? We got JSB and somebody named Coffee Bum or Bun or something. You guys and your funny names. Keep tapping, guys. I know it looks like, don't worry, it's not an earthquake. It's just me tapping on my phone, which is on this wobbly thing, okay? We're looking over here. You see this? You see the red line there? Okay, after you guys after you stop tapping, look there right away and see how many hearts you got, okay? How many taps. Keep going though for another few seconds, okay? We're giving a boost to the algorithm here. We're like sharing. All right, we're gonna share right after. Ready? You guys ready to stop? Here we go. See what number you got. Okay, stop. See it? I got 319. What did you guys get? I want to write it in the comments, but I don't know. How do I write something in the comments? Do you guys know? Let me see. Is there a way for me to write in the comments? Okay, somebody else write it 319 for me, okay? Oh, let's see what we have here. We have a super chat here. Another super chat. Let's see what this is. This is for a $5.99 donation. But again, it's that money that comes from the United Kingdom. So it's pounds. Like, not like as in kilograms and pounds, but as in money. Let's see what this person writes. You are 100% not going to paradise unless you repent for all the insults towards God. No, you got it all wrong. No, God loves me because I'm protecting the animals. You see, God is either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, or he never existed at all. But one thing is for sure, he's proud of me because look what I'm doing. I am telling everybody, hey, let's not put 6-month-old pigs into gas chambers, shall we? Let's not eat bacon. Let's protect the innocent animals. Let's not eat sausage or ham. Let's eat peanut butter and jam. Okay? So what's not to love about that? Okay? God loves me. You, on the other hand, Kathy, be very careful. Because you know what's going to happen, right? What's the date today, Kathy? Check right now, okay? I'll check, okay? It's July 6th. Wait, no. So here's what's going to happen, right? When you die and you're at the gates of heaven, right? There's going to be somebody up there. I'll probably die before you because I'm older, you know? I'll be up there. And somebody at the gate is going to be looking you over, right? Looking you up and down. Go, Kathy, aren't you the one who was on that Vegan Teacher's live stream? Aren't you the one, Kathy, who tried to encourage people to keep abusing animals? Aren't you the one who told Vegan Teacher to be quiet? Uh-oh, they're going to check your book. They're going to read in the notes and be like, yes, her name was Kathy Godilon. Not Goldilocks, Godilon. And she paid that Vegan Teacher money to act like a bitch. To tell that Vegan Teacher to be quiet. Not to tell the truth. Be very careful. All right? Don't worry though. You can change it. You can change. I know how it works with you Christians, right? You could do all kinds of terrible, horrible stuff as long as you say, but I believe in God, but Jesus will forgive me. So yeah, you guys can do all kinds of shit, right? What a weird religion. Guys, this is why we don't need religion. This is why we need sanity. This is why we need actual good people who are going to do the right thing, which is to protect innocent animals who never did a single thing wrong. Now look at this chicken. Okay, Kathy, you can look at this chicken too. This chicken, one of God's creatures, wants to... Kathy, say it. Type it in. I'm watching. I'm looking at the comments. Let me see if Kathy's going to write it. Kathy, this chicken wants to... It's going very fast, but I'm going to... Oh, there it is. She wrote it. Live. You see, guys, they all come around after a lecture. Good job, Kathy. Kathy says she wants she understands the chicken wants to live. Okay, let's go to the next step. Okay, Kathy? This chicken's eggs belong to... Who do they belong to, Kathy? The mother who laid them. That's right. Good job, Kathy. I love that you're here being so kind. Oh, here's somebody else who's here whose name is Moreau. And this person writes, contrary to what you said this morning, Ben of the Week is not. Oh, yes, he is vegan. You just missed his post. Guys, yeah, Ben of the Week is vegan now. There's a show called Jubilee, and he was on that show. And he stated that he was vegan. And he interviewed a bunch of people and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's really cool. A bunch of my vegan friends were on that show, too. Do you know what, Jubilee? It's pretty popular on YouTube. Yeah, go ahead and check it out. Yeah, Ben of the Week. Yeah. So poor Kathy. Kathy's really trying. She's like, damn that Vegan Teacher. I just want to bury her. He's digging a hole. But the problem is you're digging that hole, Kathy, and you're gonna fall in it yourself. Okay? Be very careful. Jesus and God want you to be nice. Be polite. Don't lie. You just lied here, okay? And God knows it. All right, guys, let's go to the next person here. We got to get out of this rut we're in, guys. Who's next? Okay, guys on TikTok, what are we happening here? You guys keep it on tapping? Let me read some of your comments. Hold on. What do we have here? Okay, somebody asked me the question, is it true that I'm a nurse? Yes. Yes. Hold on. Where did I work? In Montreal, Quebec, Canada, and also in Ontario, Canada, at McMaster University Hospital. Yeah, and a bunch of other places. Like I worked for the Victorian Order of Nurses for people that have cancer and they're palliative, so they're dying at home. So I worked for them as well. Anything else? Any other questions, guys? Let me just check quick before we get somebody in here. Is it true that I'm a real teacher? Yes, it is true that I'm a real teacher. I actually went to Concordia University for 4 years to get my teaching degree, and I'm a real teacher in real life, yes. All right, let's see what we have here. Yes, you're right. Halal is animal abuse. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, halal meat is terrible because the animals want to live. They don't want to die. Oh, a super chat went flying. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Shay. Thank you very much for the super chat.
Hello.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
I'm good.
All right, ready to read a card?
Yeah.
Okay, you're ready to read a card. Okay. So are you pretty good at reading?
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
You're pretty good. All right, so I'm going to give you a vegan fact over here, okay? Actually, you know what? Do you want to do something with me that's really cool? Like, are you a nice person?
Yeah, I'm nice.
Nice. All right, very good. All right, so these are really cool questions, okay? I know it looks like a lot, okay? But there's 10 of them. And
Whoa.
I know. But you don't have to do them all, okay? You don't have to do them all. But it's really cool because I give the question and the answer, and they are linear. So there's like a story with them. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Let's listen to this, okay? So I'm going to read the question, and you're going to read the answer, okay? Just do a few. When you're tired, we'll stop. All right, okay. So, question 1. How do you feel about humans who exploit or use or steal from animals? Do you know what exploit means?
Like use them?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, okay, hold on. But listen, Sam, you got, don't fidget, okay? Just sit still.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Like, are you in bed or something? Because you got to put your phone on a desk and don't touch it, okay? No rubbing around the microphone.
Okay.
So many people call me from bed.
Is that better?
Well, let's see. We'll see. Not yet. Okay. Let's try. Keep going. All right.
Hello?
So, I hear you. I hear. Okay. So, okay. So, question 1. How do you feel about humans who exploit, use, or steal from animals? You read the answer.
It's wrong to exploit, use, or steal from anyone.
Do you agree that we should respect animals?
Yeah. Animals are our friends.
Okay. What does it say here? Yes, we should.
Yes, we should not be deliberately cruel to anyone.
Okay, good. Question 3. Can we truly respect animals if we steal their flesh, milk, skin, their fur, feathers, or eggs?
No, we can't say we respect someone if we steal their freedom, their bodies, or their lives from them.
Exactly. That's really good. And you're giving all the right answers. Now, before we continue the rest of the questions, what do you see here?
A chicken.
This is a baby?
Yeah, baby chicken.
Mm-hmm. Down here are knives that are spinning around in circles.
Oh.
This little baby is dead now. Because in the egg industry, they kill all the baby boy chicks. Do you know why they kill all the baby boy chicks?
No, why?
Because in the egg industry, they'll grow up and they'll never be able to lay eggs. So they consider them to be useless. So they only keep the mamas alive. They only keep the girls alive. And they use them as slaves. Is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
Good answer. So should we stop eating eggs?
Yeah, we should stop.
That's right. Because good people are not bullies to animals, right? They save them.
Yes.
You are amazing. Truly wonderful. Thank you very much for coming in. Look at that, guys. We're going to tap on the screen, and we're going to tap a lot. Because this guy, not only did he read the cards really well, he was very polite. He answered every single question properly, and he shows that he has a heart. This guy's not a bully. This guy's going to be an amazing animal rights activist. He is going to be an amazing vegan. Yes, he's going to save hundreds and thousands of animals. No rodeo hats. Guys, don't do that. I want to thank him, and I want you guys all to thank him too, okay? Cheer him on, all right? Let's make sure that we get this up to 50,000 to let him know how much we appreciate him. Who wants to be next? Who here would like to read the next card? Look at this poor baby, guys. Would you be able to put a baby boy chick in a blender? Every time you eat eggs, that's what you're paying for. It's an extreme cycle of violence, and nobody needs eggs. Okay, I have not eaten eggs for over 10 years and not drank any milk either. You just don't need it. Don't eat eggs. You don't need them. Don't pay a thief to steal them. All right, guys, we're going to listen to a little quick song here, okay? This is about the egg industry. Listen up. Now, I'm going to move around a bit because I need some exercise. You guys can move with me if you want or just sit on your bums, but I suggest you move, get some exercise, okay? Here's the thing. I'm going to play a song. It's about the egg industry. If you move, at the end, you're going to be proud of yourself. You'll be like, okay, I got a couple of steps in. You know, I moved my body. Now, you can do push-ups if you want. Okay, if you're not really super strong and you want it, you can do the push-ups against your desk like this, okay, during the song. Just do a few, okay? You can clap like that if you want to, or you can do jumping jacks like this. Okay, when you do them, make sure you clap above here and you tap here, okay? We don't want to see this, okay? So we're going to be dancing to this song, and it's called Don't Eat Eggs. You guys ready? Okay, I'm going to move this. I'm going to turn this. I'm going to put a smaller one on there because that one's like a bit big. Let's put the one that says, tofu doesn't scream. Don't eat eggs. Here we go, guys. Let's move. Hey everyone, this is a reminder to you all not to eat eggs, because in the egg industry, all male baby chicks are macerated at just 1 day old. Why, you might ask? Well, that's because they'll never be able to grow up to lay eggs, so the boys are considered to be useless. Can you believe it? No, it's true. Now I know what you're thinking. The eggs that you eat are different because you see the packaging and it looks like some kind of happy farm, but the truth is that the chickens you see have had all their brothers murdered. That's messed up. That's not cool. That's cruel. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for murder. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for anyone to suffer. Not only do eggs come out of a chicken's ass, so that should tell you something about whether you should eat them or not, but also corrupt capitalists cram crazy amounts of chickens, billions actually, into tight spaces where they live in Holocaust-like conditions for their entire lives, where they don't get to see the sun or the sky. Also, there's another form of torture called forced molting, where cruel corporations and farmers force hens to lay even more eggs, denying them food and water for days, which further exemplifies the industry's complete disregard for these poor chickens. All of this leads to diseases which get into our food systems and make even humans sick. But that's not the reason you should stop eating eggs. You should just stop because it's fucking cruel. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for murder. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for anyone to suffer. So what should you eat instead? All kinds of things. Plants have protein, like lots of protein. That's how elephants get so big. That's how giraffes get so tall. That's how vegan athletes get so strong. There are vegans in the Olympics. You don't need to eat eggs. You can eat a million other things. You don't need to eat eggs, legs, or anyone's wings. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for murder. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for anyone to suffer. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for murder. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't eat eggs. Don't pay for anyone to suffer. There you go. All right. Just time to relax now. Good job for those of you who moved. If you moved, that's good. If you had a sore tummy and you didn't move, that's okay. You know, or if you're on the toilet, I get it. Maybe you were just kind of doing one of these. That's fine. I get it. You know? But you know what? I feel good. I feel good. Na 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 na. Never mind. Nobody knows that song. You guys are young. Ooh! I got a little birdie. Hello, birdie. Guys, they put a little bird on my shoulder over here on TikTok. Well, thank you, guys. That was so cute. Thank you. You know what? I'm going to read. I just noticed a bunch of you guys just subscribed. Hold on. I'm going to need my pencil to help me read here. You love that song. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I love composing songs. Let's see what else we have. Lovebug, thank you for following. Who else just followed? Thank you. Oh my gosh, guys, it's going so fast. Somebody's name is 7SPS3 just followed. Thanks. That is so nice of you. Can you, what is this question? Can you come live? Yeah, you can, of course, guys. Of course you can come in. Yeah, you just have to get on the list over here on TikTok. Just one little problem. There's a lot of people waiting. So I suggest honestly that you guys go over to YouTube. You can put a super chat in over here. And when you put a super chat, it freezes on the screen and I can read your comment out loud, but don't write anything mean. All right, just write some nice stuff. Like tell me how your vegan journey is going. Like tell me, what are the vegan foods that you ate today? Remind everybody not to eat cats. That's what you can write down. You can put a super chat in and says don't eat cats, right? Right, guys? Oh, we got a super chat right now. Let's see if it says don't eat cats. Don't eat cows either. Let me see what it says here. It's by somebody named Ruby. Let's see what she writes. This senior beauty sure knows how to throw a good dance. Aw, thank you, I guess. I'm a senior now. I'm only 61. I thought I was like still a spring chicken until 65, but all right, I guess I'm a senior now, guys. Hey, does that mean I get to go on the bus for free or something? Wait, I want all my privileges. Thank you, Ruby. That's very kind of you. I'm going to put a heart and a thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. If you like to dance, I hope you're dancing with me because I love to picture you dancing at home as well, all you guys. And remember, you don't have to dance. You can just do any kind of exercise. Like it's really just a time to move, okay? You really have to move. Okay, let's go to the next person here, guys. We have somebody named Varitas at the top of the list. There's 64 of you guys. I'm going to try to get through as many as I can, all right? But remember, if you want to go to the top of the list, you put in one of those decorations like, a bird or a swan or a teddy bear, that kind of thing. And you go to the top of the list.
Can I ask a genuine question?
Hey, just a sec, okay? A couple of things first, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay,
So
take your time.
Yeah, so the rule is that before you talk to me, you have to teach a couple of things, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we went over these before, but let's go over them and we're gonna make it to number 4 with you and then we'll stop. We won't do past that, okay? So basically, I read the black part and you read the green part. Can you do that?
All right.
Okay. And then after that, you can ask me anything you want. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see what number you start at. 47.7. Now, remember, if you stay polite and you articulate well and you're a good guy, a lot of people are going to subscribe to your channel. All right? So just be as polite as you can. Be as good of a teacher as you can so that they can subscribe. Okay?
All right.
All right, here we go. Question 1. You read that. Oh, I'll read it. How do you feel about humans who exploit, use, or steal from animals?
It's wrong to exploit, use, or steal from anyone.
Okay. Do you agree that we should respect animals?
Yes, we should not be deliberately cruel to anyone.
Okay. So can we truly respect animals if we steal their flesh, their milk, skin, their fur, their feathers, or their eggs?
No, we can't say we respect someone if we steal their freedom, their bodies, or their lives from them.
Right. Good. You sound like a good man. It sounds like you wouldn't ever abuse any woman. You understand body integrity. You understand the subject of consent. And these animals, they never consent to be killed, right? All right, let's read number 4. Do you know the definition of veganism?
Yes, veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals are objects to be bought, said, commodified. Sorry if I said that word wrong.
Let's read a little bit more slowly, because the point is to teach it, okay? I know you just want to show that you're a good reader, but you have to explain it so it goes in people's heads, all right? It's just a little bit slower. So, do you know the definition of veganism?
Yes, veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals are objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized.
Okay, so animals aren't. Just aren't. So make sure when you're saying something like, I don't mean to be picky, okay? But the people on YouTube here, I have a different phone app, right? So if you don't say aren't and you just say are, they might get the whole opposite idea of the sentence, okay? So I'll just help you out a bit to get over the hump, okay? So
All right, thank
because
you.
animals, because like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way. So you continue. Another way
to think of it is another way to think of this, vegans don't steal anything from animals, not their eggs, milk, honey, wool, fur, feathers, wings, skin, babies, virginity, by force impregnation, freedom, or their lives.
All right, good. So now you know the definition of veganism is that we don't exploit animals. So it's not just about food, it's about not using them, not putting them in circuses, not putting them in zoos or taking them out of the ocean and putting them in swimming pools and making them do tricks. So it's really the whole thing that veganism is about. Okay?
All right.
All right, so you have a question for me.
Yes, so my question is, are you like Christian at all?
Well, that depends. I think it's good to change religions once in a while. How about you?
Sometimes.
So what kind of religions have you tried so far?
Just mainly Christian. I've been thinking on Muslim, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So the reason I say that it's good to change religions is because, I don't think that God wants us really to be a product of geography. So a lot of times if people were born, let's say in the Middle East, they tend to be Muslim, right? Because just that's where they're born, right? So if you were born there, you would probably be a Muslim now. You'd be reading the Quran and you'd be talking about Allah and all that stuff. You'd probably think that women should wear these veils and cover their faces. That's just who you would have been if you were born in that part of the country or the world. And so I'm saying that people should switch religions. The Christians should go and try to be Muslim for a while. Muslims try to be Christian for a while. But of course, everybody at some point should try to be a Unitarian Universalist. Because this is a really cool religion where everything is based on logic and reasoning and fairness. So everybody gets to vote on things. You see, I'm a bit upset with them, though. Do you know why I'm upset? Were you here when I said it before?
I'm not sure.
All right, so I'm upset with
To be honest.
This is my religion. It's not because basically they did a great thing. They voted and they promised to protect all beings from exploitation. That means they voted not to hurt animals. But now I'm calling them out. I'm saying, so why are stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, and cheese still on our coffee tables during coffee hour? Why are they still there? So you know what it's like, right? All the religions all voted, all of the Unitarian Universalists in the United States, Canada, everywhere. And some of the churches and congregations are still being like naughty. They're acting like children. They're just like, well, we're just going to put a few cookies here with eggs in them. No, you're not. I'm watching them. So I'm calling out my own religion. Anyway, do you want to ask me that for a particular reason or?
Well, no, the main thing I was asking it about is that I've been just like really thinking, like I've been like going into other people who are, vegan and asking them if they're Christian, because one thing I heard in the Bible is that I saw in one of your videos that you were saying that to get to heaven, eat more plants. But the thing is that I'm not trying to like say you're wrong or anything, but in the Bible it says that Jesus fed the people with 2 fish and 5 bread.
Okay, so first of all, the Bible is just peer pressure from dead people. Use your critical thinking skills, be reasonable. And also, if you really do believe in the Bible, do you remember the 10 Commandments? Because 2 of them are very clear. It's my Bible from when they sent me to Christian school when I was very little. We had to read the whole thing. I've read the whole Bible. And in the 10 Commandments, it clearly says that you should not kill. And it says you shouldn't steal. Now, what kind of mental gymnastics do Christians do to wiggle out of that? Because if you're eating a chicken wing, you have stolen their life, you've paid somebody to kill them, you stole somebody's family member, because this little chicken belongs to somebody, you broke all the 10 Commandments. So yeah, you have to be, if you are Christian, you have to be vegan. And anyway, you're supposed to eat from the Garden of vegan. All of the different beautiful foods there, you know, all the plants that are so colorful. Why would you go to the part of the grocery store that's a morgue? Why would you go to the part of the grocery store that's a cemetery? You see what I mean?
Yeah, but also something else I think is that also plants are alive too.
Yeah, you're right. So I guess you never walk on the grass, right? Because all the little grass blades are screaming. Is that right?
Oh, well, I've definitely walked on the grass before.
Ooh, be careful. They're all screaming. I bet you don't ever bite into a carrot either, right? Because to you, that's the same thing as biting the head off a pig, right? Is it?
Well, I mean, honestly.
Is it?
Honestly.
Is it? Do plants really feel pain? Do you have a brain?
Oh, I clearly do.
Okay, so here's the truth, okay? Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a
This girl
nervous
is on
system. So it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. 'Cause that's what God wants you to do. That's right. But now here's the truth, okay? The truth is that God does not really exist, and neither does Allah. None of these people, these bodies, these spirits exist, okay? There's no sky daddy watching us, guys. So we have to be good for the sake of being good. You're just good because it's the right thing to do. You're good because you wouldn't want anybody to hurt you. You will not pay for somebody to cut a poor little innocent animal into bits and shove them into a grocery store on some plastic or styrofoam because you know it's wrong. That's why you won't do it. Good men protect animals. They don't, starts with letter B. They don't, Pull. That's right, Jeremy. They don't bully them. Exactly. Good job. All right. So let's continue with our class. Guys, if you are part of any kind of a religion, remember that you should change your religion, okay? You just got to change your religion every once in a while, and today's the day. Everybody swap, okay? You know when you're in school, you remember when you're in high school and you'd play on a team, right? They divide up all the hockey sticks or whatever, and they say, okay, you guys over here, you guys over here, and then they like switch them up, okay? Switch up. Switch teams, guys, okay? Time to change your religion. Christians, Muslims, Jews. What?
Time to change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Time to change your religion if it tells you to be cruel. Change your religion if it has the strange or crazy rule. Change your religion, wanna be an atheist every Sunday. What's the point no matter what? Is that you don't listen to what all the mean people say. So change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Sing this song and be vegan from now on.
That's right, everybody. You see this little lamb? Lambs are not born for us to eat. Holidays are not for us to stab animals to death and then put them dead, all bleeding onto a plate. No. Holidays are for a time for us to be together with family and to eat all the other things. Right? You can still make delicious, delicious foods. All you have to do is go here and just type in healthy vegan meals, delicious vegan meals, and you'll get them. Okay? This little sweetie, this little lamb, does not want anybody to pin her down and scare her and start shaving her, ripping off her wool. Her wool belongs to her, just like your hair belongs to you. Right? We're not going to be mean to animals. We're going to be kind to them. Okay? All right. I'm glad you understand. All right. Let's go to the next person here. Let's go and talk to some other really wonderful people. So many people. Guys, remember, it takes 100 clicks to understand veganism. It takes 100 clicks until you become vegan, because you got to learn all this stuff. I know it's a lot, right? Like, you guys have to know what you get an X for. You guys have to learn what you get a check mark for. You have to learn about all the different animals and all the terrible things that happen to them. And, it's a lot. I get it. It takes 100 clicks, but all you guys are going to get it. I don't have to get it all in one day. Oh, I have a super chat here. Somebody from Anne writes and donates $5.99. Well, Anne, thank you so much for donating some money here. And Anne writes, "Hi, Kay. We miss you so much in Montreal. Hope you enjoy Italy. We'll be in Napoli next week. Anne and Pierre." Anne and Pierre. My goodness. Do you know what? This is the irony. You're going to be in Napoli and I'm going to be in Montreal. No! Our paths are but we're gonna be in Montreal for quite a while, so I don't think you're gonna be in Napoli that long. That would have been so cool to meet up, try to find some great vegan food together. That is so, so nice. Well, I'm so, so happy you're here. Thank you so much for that. How wonderful. Thank you, Anne, and thanks for the donation. All right, I'm going to press a heart on your comment and a thumbs up. And guys, it's funny how it works, right? Yeah, we're going to Montreal because my family is there, and it's complicated. We live part-time in Italy and part-time in Canada. It's just crazy. You guys know what it's like, right? Yeah, because my mother-in-law is 86. She's here, and, we got to take care of her. Okay, because that's just what families do. All right, next on the list, we have somebody named Mason. Now, let me see if Mason is nice. Mason has 5,000 followers. And Mason, I'm sorry, but you look like a child, sweetheart. And you have to be over 18 to come into the live stream. Okay? I'm sorry, I can't let you in, Mason. Sorry about that. Now, that could be a picture of you when you were little, and maybe you're an adult now, but and there's nothing about on your channel, honestly, that says anything about veganism either. Next person is somebody named Farnham. Now, I cannot see this. Again, there's no bio. It looks like another child. Guys, I'm going to have to probably read the next cards myself. Another person here named May, M-E-I, on TikTok who wants to talk to me. You have 21 followers, and I don't see any. I don't know what that is. It's sort of a weird picture. Guys, we're looking for people that look like adults. Here's somebody named Leia. Leia has kind of a normal looking picture. 702 followers. I think we can maybe try Leia. Let's see if Leia can read a card. She looks like she might be over 18.
Hi.
Hi, Leia. Are you over 18?
Yeah, I've just got a speech impediment.
Okay. What do you mean a speech impediment? What's your impediment?
Oh, I can just stutter really bad and mess up my words sometimes, so I just don't want you to think I'm younger than I actually am.
Okay. Well, you have to be over 18 and you have to know how to read. Can you read a card?
Yes, I can read a card and I am over 18.
Okay, here we go. Can you read this card?
Happy Vegan Declaration Day. Name, Miss Katie. Date, June 27th, 2016.
Right. So I have been vegan now for 10 years. Do you know what being vegan means?
Not eating any dairy products, any meat products, and any products that come from animals.
Okay, so remember one thing, okay? And people get often mixed up about this, but veganism is actually not a diet, okay? It's a justice movement. Can you remember that?
Oh, yes, okay.
Read this one.
Veganism isn't a diet. It's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
Okay. Do you know what exploitation means?
To exploit someone, use them.
Exactly. So we don't use animals. We don't exploit them. So we don't treat them like slaves. We don't ride on their backs. We don't drag them around. We will not force them to race like horse races or dog races. We will never go up north and all the huskies that they put in a row and they go whoosh, and they make the huskies run while you're on a sled. We don't do any of that stuff.
I completely agree.
Okay, great. All right, so is there anything else you'd like to ask or tell people about veganism or?
I like steak. I don't know. Carrie had it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you like steak, and that's, it's fine. Everybody likes the taste of meat, but there's a really cool way to eat a vegan steak, and believe it or not, it's called seitan, and it's spelled Seitan, and it's packed with protein. Yeah, you can do that. There's a vegan variety of everything. Yeah, but in the end, being vegan is really not about taste pleasure. So I would rather have like no animal products at all, never hurt anyone, because it would just make me sad if I had to hurt animals. And I wouldn't giggle about it like you just did. But I know you're learning, you're going to get around to it. Veganism takes a bit of time. You got to click today. I'm sure that you did. Thank you everyone for being here. Oh, did I just see some confetti? I think I did. And I think that means that we have a few people putting confetti, but I have a feeling, was that you, Diana? If it was you, Diana, thank you very much for the confetti. Thank you for being so kind to me. Thank you for spreading love here on my live stream. We have a $5 donation from somebody named Chris Lefebvre. And the person writes, what's your take on Pope Leo? He seems a very decent man, no? Pope Leo, right? We had a little bit of hope. We thought, yeah, in some ways he seems kind of progressive. Seems like, yeah, it might be decent. But has he ever said anything about protecting animals? Every time Pope Leo gives a speech, my eyes can see right through him, right past the skin, right past the bones of the chest, right past the muscles, and I can see right into his intestines. And you know what I see? When I look at Pope Leo, I see dead animals, innocent animals inside of his belly, screaming their heads off, just crying because he ate them. And they're just being forced to go out all down his intestines, and he's going to shit them out. Pope Leo, where the fuck did you go? Oh, Pope Leo. How much you've upset us, you will never know. Pope Leo. We really hope he'll change, don't we? Yeah. Let's say a prayer, guys, okay? Are you guys ready? Let's say a prayer. You never know. God might exist. Let's say a prayer for Pope Leo. Hands together, everyone. Dear Father, who we think's a father, but no one's ever seen his penis. But dear Father, who art in heaven, questionable. We don't really know if there's a heaven, but anyway. Dear Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, whatever that means. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And now we're talking about Pope Leo. Dear God, can you please help us to make sure that Pope Leo becomes vegan and that he speaks out against the cruelty of the meat industry, the dairy industry, and the egg industry? Can you please help us, God? Hello? God, are you listening? We're saying a prayer here. Eyes are closed, hands together. We're all here in good faith. There's a couple of 100 people here. We're all saying a prayer. Dear God, can you please stop? Stop your nap. If you're stoned, just put down the joint, okay? If you're drinking, just put down the bottle, God. We need you down here. Okay, I'm tired of doing all the work. We need you to have a talk with Pope Leo. Make him vegan. Make him remind everybody that they should be kind, okay? Amen. Praise the Lord and all that. Did you guys pray with me? Thank you. Well, you never know. Ben of the Week did become vegan after a while, so things happen. Okay, guys. Thank you, though, Chris. Thank you very much for your super chat. And, fingers crossed. My goodness, guys. Look at the time. 59 minutes. That means class is over. Big hugs for everyone. Big hugs. I know you're trying. I know you don't want to hurt animals, and I love you so much for trying your best. Yes, I'll be back. Don't worry, I'll be back, okay? In the meantime, when you go grocery shopping, only put the colorful vegan foods in your shopping cart. Okay, remember our freedom flag. Freedom flag, only put colorful foods in your shopping cart. No dead animals, no stolen eggs. Soy milk, okay? Soy milk or oat milk instead. Okay, you guys got this. All right, I just have a super chat, another one before we go. person writes, can you let me in with my username, Sam the Vegan, please? Sam, I would love to, but the live stream is over now. I have private students that I coach. So I help people to build their accounts. So they pay me money and I talk to them on the phone and I give them all, I get to know everything about them and I help to build their accounts on TikTok and on YouTube. We work with how to market them, you know, what kind of things do they want to say, what kind of a background do they want, what their style is. And so I have private students that I talk to, okay? But I'll be back, don't worry, I'll do another live stream later, okay? If you guys ever want to book me, you have to show me, first I have to know who you are, I have to see your face on social media, you have to already be out a little bit, you know, just know your face, or send me a private message, and yeah, there's ways to contact me, all right? Bye guys, I love you. And, oh, guys, another super chat. How am I ever going to leave? Okay, sending this clip to Italian authorities. You will be deported for disrespecting the Pope. No, actually, me and the Pope are like this. The Pope gets me. Last time I met the Pope, I said, you know who I am? He said, yeah. I said, you know what I'm up to? He said, yeah. Yeah, me and the Pope are like this.